So we are looking at the British pound US dollar chart, and on here we have the daily time frame, which is the daily chart on GBP/USD. So this zone here is highlighted as the previous or old resistance on daily chart. As you can see, price after getting to this resistance up till now, we have not had price on that zone. So I just want to make reference to it. So if you are seeing it here, you can record that it is a old resistance zone. So now I have a trend line here. This is a trend line. I have a trend line here established. We have a touch here and another touch here, indicating that the market is currently bullish. It's currently bullish. So that is the indication on the trend line. So now let me narrow down now to 4 hours time frame. Let me go down to 4 hours time frame now. Okay, on the 4 hour chart, I hope you still understand it. This trend line here is the ascending trend line, support line from the daily chart, which I highlighted, the trend line. Then coming down here to 4 hour chart. Okay, let me make it clear. On the daily chart here, as you can see, the trend line here is serving as the ascending support, which we have a first touch here, as I said previously, and a second touch here. And then looking closely here, you can see that the zone upward here, as I said previously, was the old resistance in the past, and price hasn't gotten there yet. But we can look clearly in here. We can see that we have a resistance zone, although it didn't get to this old resistance. This is it. This is a resistance zone. Resistance. You can see price got here, it dropped, it got to that area again, which is the resistance area, and it dropped again to this point. So it is the current resistance, which you can see, that is visible to us now, which is this resistance area. Okay, now we have gotten a clearer picture now. So let me go down to 4 hours now, so we can make the illustration of what is happening from the resistance there. Okay, from that resistance, which is this, which is the current resistance, which you can see here. This is it, resistance zone. This is the resistance. Okay, price dropped from this point, and it was trending downward from the top, which is the resistance. You can see clearly here, it was trending downward. This is it. So the market structure is bearish, and it is like a correction. Okay, this is the market structure. We have a high here, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low here, and equal highs here, and then a lower low. This is like a liquidity sweep on this other previous low. Then you can see clearly, yes, at the bottom here, if you look close now, you can see that we have like a double bottom here, which is a strong bullish reversal pattern. We have a double bottom here, and then what happened? This was the last inner resistance which we have here. This was the last inner resistance which we have here. And we can see that price aggressively took it out, changing character here. There was a change of character here. The price took out the inner resistance after the double bottom chart pattern. It got to this high, this resistance, old resistance here. Then it dropped a little, as you can see. It dropped a little and was able to still break structure to this high. As you can see, it was still able to break structure after changing character here. Got to this point, it dropped a little, higher low. It broke structure, higher high. Then this is the channel. We have this channel. This channel is showing us the trading range. The trading range, yes, after the change of character. So the price is just trading in this channel, and it is uptrending. We can see that this was the low. Here we had the double bottom. This was the low. Okay. Then after this, we had a break of structure, a higher low, still inside the channel, a higher high. Price now established a strong strong resistance zone here, which is this higher high. We had higher high here, and we can see that this resistance was not taken out, this torture, which is a strong resistance. So now we are expecting a higher low. Now higher low here. So what we expect here is that price should pick from this channel support. Yes, this trend line here is the channel support. This trend line here. We had a touch here. Let me go down to 1 hour time frame so we can get a broader view. Okay, still dealing with the channel now. Okay, this is the channel. So we had a touch here, first touch, as you can see, double bottom here. There was a change of character. We had the first touch here, a second touch here. On the second touch, you can see that price took out this resistance and changed character. We had a high, a higher low here, a higher high, and we have a resistance zone here, which has not been taken out. So now we can see we have we have to get a higher low here, because this is like a old resistance which was taken out. This is an old resistance here, So on this resistance we are supposed to get a flip. That is what I expect from here. I expect a flip from here, flipping this old resistance here to a support here and trading back up. Then there may be a possibility of price taking out this resistance. In that case, we can buy further. But in the case where we are having a touch, because already we have a third touch, like I said, on this ascending trend line in the channel here, we had a first touch here and a second touch here. Then looking closely here, we can see that price touched it the third time and it pushed up a little, which is a third touch here. So I expect price to do two things here. So what I did was that I just highlighted the low, as you can see. I highlighted this low here. So what I'm expecting is these two things. If price should break below this low here, this line which I highlighted here, if price should break below, then I'm shorting. I will enter for a sell. Let me just give the description of what I expect. So this is it. If price breaks below from here, okay, from here now, if price should break below here, my enter should be somewhere around there, because it will be clear that price has broken below. Then my stop will just lie maybe if it's above this torsion here. Yes, because if price should take out this low here, that will be where my stop loss will lie, above that torsion. Then I target this low here, 1:2. This is it. Because already we can see clearly that if price is able to take out this support line here, it has already broken out of the channel, as you can see. If price breaks out and takes out this low here, this line, already it has disvalidated this channel by breaking out. So I will be selling back to this low, which is 1:2. Or I'm doing this. If I'm not doing that and price is able to come to this support now, if price gets to this support level and it does not take it out, and price peaks, maybe the demand comes in and price gets to this resistance, I want to see what will happen on this resistance. If on the resistance zone, price did not take out this resistance and it takes out this channel, disvalidates it, I will see sell from the top. But if it should take out this resistance zone, then I will go long. Let's say price gets to the resistance and it takes it out. Okay, price is able to take out this resistance, let's say this, and my stop loss will be anywhere around there. Then I will trade back up. That is if price should take out the resistance. So that's the plan. So if price take out this resistance, I will go long. Then if price disvalidates this channel by breaking out and taking out this last store short which is here. I will go short. So that's the plan. Alright. I will keep you updated.